Welcome to Malibu and this week's earnings report. I started this run off with a 400-mile deadhead out of Maine. Stick around after the numbers portion. I'll explain why it doesn't really bother me, and at the end we'll get into some Q&A. I booked this first load on Monday the 10th for pickup the next day in Aston, Pennsylvania, just outside of Philadelphia, going to Mesa, Arizona. 23 by 8 by 7, 3,000 pounds, empty helicopter blade boxes for Boeing. Posted for $3,000. I told them $5,000, and we settled at $4,500. 2320 on the miles, $1.94 per mile. Not bad as a base load. So I left out super early Tuesday morning, loaded the heli blade boxes at around 11 a.m. in Aston, Pennsylvania, then hit the closest truck stop to stare at the load boards for a while, but they were slow. From Cleveland to VA, there wasn't much of anything I liked, so I sat tight for the night. The next morning wasn't that great on the boards either, but I was able to book this load from Richmond, Virginia. 2 crates, 6 by 8, 1,200 pounds going to San Diego, but it wouldn't be ready till the next day, Thursday. They paid $1,800, $26.08 on the miles with a rate per mile of 69 cents. Not that great. This next load isn't something I normally would have grabbed, but it was late in the morning Wednesday, and I wanted to get something on. It was like 30 miles down the road towards the Richmond load that I just booked. 2 by 6, 500 pounds, picking up in Northeast Maryland, going to Seminole, Texas, with weekend receiving. Paid $1,000, $17.80 on the miles, 56 cents per mile. While I was on my way to pick up the tiller, this final load popped up for Thursday pickup in Norfolk, Virginia, about an hour and a half from the Richmond pick I had scheduled. 3 skids of sheet metal, 6 by 8, 4,500 pounds, $26.99 on the miles, with a rate per mile of 93 cents. I dropped the tiller in Texas on Sunday morning, the helicopter blade boxes in Mesa, Arizona on Monday morning, and the 2 San Diego drops yesterday morning, Tuesday. Grand total was $9,800 for 3,642 miles with a rate per mile of $2.69, a daily average of $1,400. And this is why I love this lane. How else can you average $1,400 and $2.69 per mile every day for 7 days straight in this market? And now you see why the 400-mile deadhead doesn't really bother me. Sure, I could have grabbed some garbage load from Maine down to PA Tuesday, but then I would have wasted time picking and dropping and run the risk of getting delayed in the Northeast till Thursday or Friday. Leaving the Northeast on Thursday or Friday means dropping in SoCal the following Thursday or Friday, or even worse, getting delayed for whatever reason and being stuck with the freight over the weekend, destroying my daily monthly average. Okay, that's a good segue into the Q&A portion. TB1951 asks, what's your profit take home? On this $9,800 run, I spent $1,800 on fuel and another $300 on food, showers, hookers, blow. Just kidding. I became Christian in 2018. Repent and believe the gospel of Jesus. So that's $2,100 on expenses approximately, minus my lease split, leaves me with $5,740, or about 59% of the gross, which is typical for me. Of course, that doesn't include truck and trailer payment, maintenance, or old Sleepy Joe's cut. I'll do a more in-depth breakdown in a later video if there's interest. Let me know in the comments. Thanks for the question, TB1951. Till next time, be safe out there on the road, guys.